Hi everyone, Raphael Harry here, and you're listening to White Label American, a podcast where we hear stories from an immigrant or two, sometimes more. Thank you for listening and enjoy the show. So, 2 years ago, I began a journey. Little did I realize that I would get to 100 episodes by now. And it was on the day I released my 93rd episode, it occurred to me that I was close to 100 episodes. I was only aware of my second anniversary coming up, and that was the only thing on my radar. But I didn't even think about my 100 episode coming up. And I think it's one of my weaknesses that I'm still working on, that I don't celebrate milestones. So even a bunch of friends who are in the podcasting and content creating space, when I brought it up to them, they were like, yeah, we don't celebrate milestones. And it's not just limited to podcasting or content creating. It just seems to be something that we struggle with. And you don't have to struggle with it. It's okay for us to celebrate our milestones, our achievements. And yeah, I get it. It's from our that mentality of, you must hustle, and until you see like $1 million in your bank account or your savings. But no, celebrate the little things. So I decided this episode is not going to be like your regular episode. We're celebrating, and you're going to hear it in this episode. It's all about celebrations, and I appreciate each and everyone who took out their time. Unfortunately, we couldn't get all the shout outs on the episodes, and I'm sorry about that. But next time we will. This is just a learning process. This is the first time that we've done this, and next time, I'll take note ahead of time and start collecting the shout outs much earlier, and I'll make sure it's in one spot so I don't have to be jumping all over the place, and so it will be much more. It will be a much finer process than this. So thank you to each and every one of you who've been with me from day one. Everyone who's supported along the way. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the jokes that were made by people called in the Ghanaian Jollof people and everyone. There's some inside jokes. So if you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's okay. So yeah, I'll see you at the end of the episode.
Raphael, Abina Harry, them they call you. So this is Brian. I just saw your text. About the 100th episode of White Label American, and I was laughing because I was like, "See this good for nothing Nigerian." He shows up late to his own podcast, and then he sends me a text late to ask for a voice memo. Some things will never change. Anyway, Sha, I just wanted to say congratulations. I know this has been a labor of love, especially during this pandemic year. But I think what you're doing with White Label American is important. I think telling the stories of all the people who decided that they were going to leave their motherland or their fatherland and come to America and make it home. I think that's I think it's an important conversation to have, especially given the past year or 18 months that we've had. So I hope you showed up on time for your 100th episode, and I hope you had a great time recording it. I hope there will be another 100 episodes of White Label American, and when this pandemic is over, we need to get together and go and eat some pounded yam and drink some palm wine somewhere. All right, bye.
Thank you, Brian. That was hilarious. You'll never get over that joke about my coming late to. That was the first time I was ever late to a recording in 2019, just before Thanksgiving, and that was thanks to Uber. That was late, but the Ghanaians never. That was the Ghanaian Nigerian rivalry coming to play. So it's never ending, and I appreciate you. And well, I still won't use the Nigerian jollof over the Ghanaian jollof, but thank you for that. Yes, and we'll get together soon and have our obligatory celebratory meal together. And you'll cook. You'll do the cooking. I'll bring the Nigerian Guinness. Thank you.
Hello, Amanda here from It's Layered Podcast. Just dropping a quick shout out to White Label American for the amazing 100 episodes. What a milestone. Here's to you. Congratulations.
So, yeah, thank you, Amanda. She's one of the co-hosts of the It's Layered podcast. I appreciate you, and you guys are doing an awesome job over there. And yes, those are future guests on who will be on this podcast, probably around November, December ish. So I look forward to having you guys on the podcast, and I appreciate the love.
Hi, Ralph. Happy 100th episode of White Label American. Thank you for sharing our stories and supporting the community. Congratulations again. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Unena, my day one love from the streets back home in Ibadan to Texas and beyond. I'm always with you and you're always with me. So, yeah, keep the love coming in.
Shout out from the UK to Raphael for the 100th podcast. You've done a good job. Thank you for the robust way and the overview of your topics. And thank you for bringing these topics to light. And I wish you more success. And I say do more of these topics. Let us know what's going on in the States. We here in the UK, we rely on your podcast a lot. I do rely on your podcast a lot. And I said, thank you for doing an amazing job. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you, Osazuwa, my Prince Philip sounding like classmate from back in the days, way back in the days. Now he's all muzzled up and, good looking, sexy boy. And thank you for the love every time. So love you, and yeah, keep the love coming in.
Hi, Raphael. This is Sam Fiera from Vancouver, Canada. I just wanted to say congratulations on your 100th episode of White Label American. I think that it's fantastic that you've been able to interview that many people, get so many stories, and share insights with your audience. All the best as you move forward on even more success.
Thank you, Sam, the author, and Sam is an author and is a future guest on this podcast. Sam has an amazing book that I'm currently reading, and woo! Let me just tell you, maybe I should just spill the beans about his book. Sam's book is just, oh man, let me not just go too far, but thank you, Sam. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to our episode together. And yeah, he's a great guy to have on this. He's a great guy to know. He's a great guy to talk to, and check out his TED Talks. Sam is the guy. He's the guy. So yeah, and yeah, his book is Lost and Found: Seeking the Past and Finding Myself. I recommend it.
Congratulations on your 100th episode, brother. Very proud of you. I remember the beginning days when you just started, and now look at you. You're almost famous. I'm really proud of you, and may there be many more episodes. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lonnie. Mr. Candid on Instagram. He's a great street photographer, and yeah, check him out. Great guy. Great stuff on the streets. Keep the walk coming on. Keep your walk going on. And yeah, keep the love coming in too. Appreciate you always, brother.
Shout out to White Label American Podcast, sharing all immigrant stories and your 100th episode. How beautiful. You're out here sharing all of the different things that connect us and unite us as one. We're all global citizens, and yet we're all still one in this place. Shout out to you for letting our voices be heard.
Thank you, Miss Presetta. Did I say your name right? I mean, I butchered it again. I thought I had it right, but forgive me if I butchered your name. When you come on the podcast, you correct me anyway. I look forward to having you on the podcast and appreciate you taking the time to give me a shout out. And yes, you are awesome, and we welcome you on the show.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Shiro, the Kenyan Plug. I am the host of Kenyan Plug Pod, and I am just here to shout out Raphael and White Label American. If you have not heard it, I mean, obviously you've heard it because you're listening to it now, but if you haven't heard our episode, please go back and listen to that and listen to all the rest of the great content because he just made it to 100, guys. 100. Shout out to you. Shout out to you and all the other podcasters out there that are looking for motivation. You just motivated somebody to get to their hundreds. Shout out to you once again. Hiya, my Nigerian brother. Tunasema, congratulations.
Hey, my Kenyan sister. Although we're from different tribes now that I've been adopted by the Luo people. So we still look forward to working with you again. And shout out to you. Love you always. Keep being awesome. Love your podcast. As you know, you always do great work. So thank you for taking out the time as usual.
I am wishing you. Hey, Raphael, this is Sambaza with the Sambaza podcast. I am wishing you congratulations with your 100th episode of White Label American podcast. Enjoy, my brother.
Thank you, Sambaza. Asante Sana. Sambaza is a brother who we connected at the African Podfest in February. Was it this year? Yes, this year, February. And it's an advice that if anyone listening is trying to get into podcasting, you're not sure, I advise you to go check out podcasting festivals. Don't be afraid to reach out. And even if you don't build on the connections right away from day one, myself and Sambaza, we didn't talk right away, but we have stayed in the same spaces. We've stayed in touch one way or the other. And now we are doing a lot of things together. So just and we do a lot of great stuff. So shout out to you, Sambaza. And yeah, it doesn't mean you have to be talking to each other 24/7, but just make sure you are putting yourself out there one way or the other. So Sambaza is proof of that, and I appreciate his reaching out and shouting out too.
Hi, hello. This is Deadman from Deadman Talks. I want to give a shout out to Raphael and White Label America podcast for their 100th episode and second year anniversary. Shout out, all the best, brother, and keep it going. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hey, my brother Kelvin from the Culture, ZA, South Africa, and Deadman Talks. Always love you guys. Love you always, Mr. President. You know, he's one of my presidents that I'm loyal to, and love all the work that you do. Look forward to appearing on Deadman Talks, and yeah, keep the love coming in. We definitely have stuff we're going to do together, and most definitely I'll be in Cape Town sooner than you expect, and then we'll do much more great stuff. Thank you.
Shout out to Raphael and the White Label American podcast, the best podcast about being an international person living in the U.S., and I think the only podcast about being an international person in the U.S. Much love.
Gracias, Elena. You know, one of my favorite comedians of all time. Thank you. And if you haven't checked out Elena, go on Instagram, check out Elena Blondita, and you'll love her work. She's fantastic. And check out our episode too. She's a great person. You know, she's just, mwah. That's all I'll say. Thank you.
Hey, Raf. Congrats on making it to 2 years of running your podcast. It's been really insightful and interesting to hear all of these immigrant stories. I wish you good luck on your 100th episode. Looking forward to hearing that, and talk to you soon. Take care.
Love you, Hap. Thank you for your support. You gave me one of the greatest legends that I've had on the podcast. And we look forward to having you. And we know you'll be on the podcast soon. So, hey, thank you. Love you always. And I hope you've drank your bottle of Star. Be a shine bubbles.
Congratulations, White Label America, on your 100th episode. Natalie Biasnael, We Are Not the Same, is congratulating you and so happy that you're encouraging the multitude with what you're doing. Keep keeping on. We are proud of you. And thank you for having me on as one of the guests during these 100th episodes. Congratulations.
Merci beaucoup to Natalie, my big sister. You've shown me nothing but love since I reached out to you the first time. You came on the podcast easily and everything has been smooth sailing with you. So always appreciate you. And yeah, check out her show on Instagram. We Are Not the Same. It's a great show. And I learned a lot from Natalie. So, and she's one of my biggest inspirations. And her fashion sense is just mwah.
Rafa, congratulations with the 100th episode. This is a big achievement. You move in the right direction. It's great content. Happy to be part of it. And hope there's going to be a lot more in the future.
Spasibo, Namik, my comrade from the motherland of Russia. Appreciate you always, and thank you for my nephew and niece. Look forward to messing with you, and yeah, even though your soccer team is broke right now, I won't rub that in your face. But thank you for the love, and yeah, keep bribing me with the best vodka too. I won't say trash about your team. Keep the love coming in.
Hey, yo, Ronin. Big ups to you, bro. Just like yesterday, I remember when we tried getting a name or several names that would be a best fit for your podcast. And today, we're talking about your 100th episode. Big kudos, massive shout out to you. And right now, I'm already thinking of the 200 episode and the 300 and the 400 and the 1000. You put your heart to everything you do, and I really appreciate you for all that you've been doing. Thanks so much, bro. Massive shout out and kudos.
Hey, Fab Sledge, the man, also known as Steven. As you know, it's on my easy, as we say back home. So there's a brother who's been with me since 2007, 2008. And yeah, we've always supported each other through our journeys, and we'll still continue to support each other as we continue to march on, because we are not at the end. We're still, we're not even halfway there. We're not even at the quarter. So yes, the journey continues, and I appreciate you always. Love you.
Hello, what's up? What's up? My name is DRC Jahe, aka Dr. J. I'm a creative director, producer from the Gold Coast Republic, Accra, Ghana. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, Raphael, on his 100th episode release of the White Label American podcast. Keep listening to the White Label American podcast. Peace.
Thank you, Jai, Dr. Jai. Appreciate you listening all the way from Gold Coast of Ghana, of Accra, Ghana. And yeah, you and I are going to do amazing work together. And this guy is in charge of an amazing network, the AMBC network of podcasts. And those guys bring amazing stories from the continent that every time I listen to their work, it's just my mind is blown. They capture beautiful stories that are just out of this world, and they don't just limit it to just one story or just one narrative that they put out there. They get everything. They try and get everything. So keep up the great work that you're doing. You inspire me, and yeah, I really love the work you do.
Hi, my name is Shade Dinka, and I'm presently residing in South Africa, and I'm sending this shout out to my brother from another mother, Raphael. And I'm wishing you congratulations on your 100th episode. It's been an awesome, awesome time over the last year listening to you guys and hearing all everybody's stories. And I wish you 100 even better episodes to come on your podcast. And I'm using this opportunity to wish my sister from another mother, my German Nigerian sister V, a happy and awesome birthday. Cheers, peeps.
Hey, it's supposed to be my anniversary and my podcast, 100 episode. You're supposed to give my wife her own birthday shout out separately. Now, don't come be sharing my milestone with my wife also. Come on, Shadi. Let me have my milestone to myself. Why you come and share with why you dragging my milestone with my missus? But thank you always. I love you. Nothing but love for you. And we need to come party with you in Randstown. Is it Randstown or Randallstown? I keep forgetting the town. But it starts with Rand, I know. So I got that part right in South Africa. And we'll go see the great white sharks too. So love you always. Keep the great work you're doing down there. And yeah, stay amazing.
Raphael, congratulations on the second anniversary of your podcast. It's been a wonderful journey, and I hope to listen to many, many more years of your intriguing and interesting podcast. And maybe one day you'll have me on again. Congratulations, brother.
Caesar, the New York legend when it comes to sports bars. This fool, yeah, he is still a fool, but he's a good fool. This guy got me lost. My very first weekend in New York. I've known Caesar for what, more than 10 years before I came to New York. Well, about 10 years before I came to New York. We've been friends for like forever, and then he couldn't tell me that the streets had the same names in all the boroughs. So I got lost because I just typed in the first name. I just went with the first name on that popped up on Google Maps, and I jumped on the train and got lost because I went to Manhattan instead of telling me that I should come to Brooklyn. So yeah, he's responsible for that, and I always be mad at him for that. But he's got. We get back at each other all the time, and yeah, I love him, and his family, love his kids, love his. I love everything about him, but he supports the wrong team also. But what can we do? You have somebody like that in the family all the time. So, but great guy. We'll have him here on the podcast for his solo episode. He's been here already once, but was an ensemble. So we'll have Caesar for his solo episode, so you guys can see how crazy this guy is and why he's a New York legend. Thank you for the shout out.
Hello, hello, hello. My main man, Raphael Harry. Congratulations, brother. This is Nosa from the Culture Class Podcast, fellow podcaster, fellow Nigerian, fellow hustler. Just wanted to wish you congratulations, man, on getting to 100 episodes. I've been there, so I know how hard it is, like posting a new episode every single week. Love your dedication, brother. Very, very diverse guests you have from different parts of the world. People coming to share their immigrant stories. You actually record in a studio. Like I just do mine from my bedroom. So you actually record in a studio. So that's pretty great. That's pretty great. It shows your dedication to your craft. And I just want to say congratulations. 100 episodes, no be beans, no be rice, no be gari. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. I know editing must be an issue. Organizing show notes must be an issue. People don't realize, like, I'm a podcast myself, so I know people don't realize that to get one episode up, it takes like an average of like 6 to 7 hours of work to get like a 40 minutes episode up. That's from like booking the guests, scheduling it, doing the actual interview, editing after, then doing the promo. So if you're doing that every single week, like before you like put the episode together, it might be Saturday or Sunday morning, and then the next week is here and you have to do it all over again. So 100 episodes. Congratulations once again. Cheers, and here's to 100 more episodes. White Label American, Raphael Harry, we appreciate you, brother. Ciao.
USA Nosa, you forgot to say fellow Sydney-based brother too. So yes, Nosa is the host of Culture Class podcast. He's also been on White Label American, and I've been on his podcast. So please check out both episodes. Yeah, great guy, and I appreciate the love. And yes, look forward to more collabos down the line. And whenever you're in New York, or whenever you finally make it to New York, yeah, your bottle of Star is waiting for you, or Gulda. You sound like a Gulda person, so get you Gulda to drink anyway. Yeah, maybe your stomach needs Gulda. Those who know what I'm talking about. Hi everyone, we've made it 2 years, and who would have thought so? So let's go further and make it 3, make it 4, make it 5, make it 6. Who knows? 20. But we can't do this without your support. So join us on Patreon at patreon.com/White Label American pod, or linktree.com/White Label American. Go there and you'll see our Patreon link, and you can join us for as low as $3. We have bonus content, we have bonus materials. There's so much juice over there that we don't release to the public. And yeah, you can contribute in making this podcast better. You can send questions, you can send your ideas, and also there's a lot of new things that are coming. The announcements are made on Patreon first, because we have to, take care of people who help make this podcast possible. So you can be the one to make this podcast what you want it to be. Come join us on Patreon and make it what you like to see. Join us, make it fantastic. Keep the 5 stars coming in, keep the love coming in. Thank you for the privilege of your company.
Hey, what's up, Raphael? This is Josh, your producer. The producer of White Label American. Also give a shout out to some of my staff members who also regularly record Raphael as well at Brooklyn Podcasting Studio, the studio that I own. For those of you that are listening to this, Raphael had no idea that I'd be doing this, but since I am the producer and I have final cut, I figured, why am I not also giving my man a shout out on his 100th episode? I mean, that would be crazy for me not to do so. So I'm going to take this opportunity to really give my man some praise. For those of you that don't know, Raphael came to my studio about a year, 2 years ago, and told me about the concept for his podcast, and I thought it was really cool. And I thought there really was like an opportunity for him to really build a community around the concept for this podcast, because I thought it was super cool. I thought, there really isn't enough content on the quote unquote, what I call the new immigrant story. By the way, I gave him that hashtag and did not charge him for that, but maybe I'll invoice for him someday. But yeah, I really just thought it was super cool that he had this to highlight these new immigrant stories that are out there, that people really need to hear and people really need to understand in order to really connect with people that they don't know. And I think that's what makes him so good at what he does. That you, Raphael, you're really good at connecting with people from all walks of life, with all different backgrounds and all different stories. So, and I've learned a lot from your podcast, as I'm sure so many of you who are listening to this podcast have as well. So I just want to say congrats on getting to episode 100. It's really important that we celebrate these milestones, and I can't wait to keep continuing to do what we do. And if you enjoy this podcast, I will say this: just keep telling everybody that you know to listen to this podcast, because I guarantee you there's something here for you. I really do believe that. So with that said, man, congrats. I'm so happy and so proud that I had the chance to work with you on this podcast, and looking forward to making many, many more episodes.
Hey, my name is Mark Extreme, and sometimes I'm DJ Mark Extreme. I'm a radio personality, DJ, and podcaster, among other things. But hey, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to congratulate Rafa and his podcast, White Label American Podcast, where he creates a platform that is amazing for immigrants, to go and share stories and break some of the artificial barriers or walls that are usually created in our minds. So his podcast he's actually recording his 100th episode of the podcast. Congratulations to that, and continue creating a platform and sharing immigrant stories, and so that at the end of the day, minds are opened, and certain barriers that are created in our mind, some people can understand that, hey, these are just barriers in our minds, but that is not what is actually the reality of what our life should be. Okay, so congratulations once again, Rafa. White Label American Podcast. Go and give them a rating, okay, on our podcast. Go and give them a rating, give them a review, and that goes a long way. Okay, that sends that, it gives them a better that sends them to other people to also check them out. Okay, so just do that. Go give them a rating and a review. White Label American Podcast, congratulations on the 100th episode. Shout out to Rafa. Okay, congratulations, and keep doing the amazing work.
Sante Sana, DJ Mark Extreme, my great brother in Uganda. I can't wait to be on your show one day. And this guy is just fantastic. He's awesome, an all-around awesome personality. Takes life simple. He's straightforward, but funny guy. I love this brother. Fantastic guy. And yes, I can't wait for you to put me on your show finally. Let me bring some of my awesome loving to the people of Uganda. Yes, and I appreciate your congratulatory messages. And like he said, listen to his advice. Go give the 5 stars. Give the positive reviews. Positive reviews. If you have any critical reviews, send it in private. We deal with that in private. We don't need that publicly. But yeah, thank you, DJ Mark.
This is Dr. Kevin Richard Kaiser, and I just want to say big up Raphael and the White Label American Podcast. 100 episodes, strong and still going. And I know this is gonna hurt you, Raphael, but I just gotta say it. Visca Barca.
Yeah, it did not hurt me. Don't worry, Prof. Thank you for the love, but your team is broke, so appreciate the love, man. Thank you. You've always been by my side since Texas days, and I always appreciate that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look forward to your guys. Your guys are about to be owned by a billionaire or whatever, So hey, we'll see how it works.
Hey, what's good? What's good? This is Dan from the Culture Podcast, coming to you from the real dirty South, South Africa. Just want to take this time to say congratulations to the White Label American Podcast for reaching 100 episodes. We are glad to see you reach this milestone, and may you reach another 100 episodes. Bless up yourself. Big up.
Hey, my brother Stan, and to the rest of the culture team in South Africa, the real Dirty South. Yes, that's the real Dirty South. You guys always keep putting me on to new things that are, you guys always expand my view. So thank you, my people. Thank you. I love you all. And I need to come down there and hang out with you all and get some great green juice and great green stuff from you all. So love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Hey, I would like to give a big shout out to my little brother, Raphael Harry. Let me tell you, if somebody is passionate about doing what he loves to do, this is the guy. Hey man, continued blessings to you. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for introducing me to a life and culture that I thought that I'll never regain again. I appreciate you, brother. Much blessings, much success. Talk to you later, man.
A shield to my big brother Kennedy. Since I met you back in the days in the Navy, you have never been You've always been a rock by my side. You've always been a big brother, and I always appreciate you. A for always being there, and a for always being strong. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. It's Israel Salihi here, your resident actor from Sweden. I just wanted to say congratulations on the 100th episode. That's amazing. Looking forward to 100 more. And just very happy and proud to have been a part of the podcast. And just looking forward to continuing following the journey. All right. Take care, y'all.
Thank you, Isra. Isra's episode was one of the eye openers that I had since I started doing podcasting, and the enlightenment that I got made me a better person in that I saw a lot of blind spots that I had in my life. And since then, I started taking note of little details that I tend to overlook. So I will always love and appreciate Israel, and I highly recommend that episode. If you are of the belief that immigrants are only one type of people, or immigrants are only from one type of community, or certain countries are perfect for immigrants, and you're not aware of how discrimination works, you might want to check out our episode and then see how you might miss certain things that exist. So please do check it out, and please check out Israel's Israel El Sahili Instagram, and follow her on social media. She's a great actress too. Fantastic personality also.
Hi, my name is Ogo. I'll start off by saying congratulations on 100 episodes. You make it look so easy. I've been entertained and educated by every single episode, and I'm happy I'm able to celebrate with you today. Keep inspiring us all. God bless you, my friend.
Thank you, Ogo. That's one of my oldest friends in life. We've been friends since I was 12, 13 years old. And myself and Ogo, we've lost touch, we've regained touch, we've lost touch, regained touch. And yeah, he's a great brother, very handsome gentleman, like one of the sexiest human beings you've ever seen. This dude is like, when you say, them all these fashion houses, they're missing out. This guy should be getting like, one of the best deals. Like it is a walking hot model that they should be going after. I don't know what their scouts are missing out on somebody. Ogo is right there. Go get this guy. Every hairstyle he does is hot. Go get him. Go get him. And spend that money. Don't just go get him. Give him that good money too. Because this guy is one of the hottest males you see on earth. Like, now that I've said his name, I know all the women will start messaging me, who's this guy? They want to know. And if you see women, men, everybody, you see his profile, you go, woo, this guy is fire. Instagram hot. That's who he is. I know he's going to be like, oh my goodness, this guy, I don't believe you said this. But yes, you are worth it. Yeah, he's the hottest friend that I have. So yes, he is. And you deserve all the praise. I love you. You're one of the best guys ever.
Hello, everyone. This is Rashid, your favorite immigrant therapist of the Progressive Migrants page. Today, I'm here to give a massive shout out to my brother, Raphael Harry, on your 100th episode of the White Label American podcast show. Now, if you have not gotten a chance to check it out, be sure to do so. Raphael is bringing you a whole lot of immigrant stories. He has given us a platform to share our experiences and to tell our stories. Thank you so much, my brother. Congratulations again on your 100th episode. I look forward to listening to the episode. Thank you for everything you've done, and we appreciate you. God bless.
Eshegon, my brother Rashid, this guy has one of the best pages to follow on Instagram when it comes to mental health, mental awareness. Go follow the Progressive Migrants page. You won't regret it. You'll feel better. It's worth your time. It's worthy of your time. So thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for taking out the time.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Josh, the producer of White Label American again, and I wasn't anticipating talking again, but we kind of needed a transition to two live shout-outs that Raphael got while we were recording this episode, so here they are.
Hey, the infrared crypto.
Yes, this is he.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing well. About yourself?
Doing great. We started earlier than expected, so we're close to the end. So you called at the right time.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I'm pretty flexible today, so so no worries.
And we enjoy your music also. We sampled it in the beginning, and we're gonna sample the new ones. So yeah, I appreciate you for all the work you've been doing. You've been part of the journey for this podcast also.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely happy to just be a part of it, and just to create music for you all. So it's definitely cool just to brainstorm on like what tracks I want to send to you guys. So it's great to hear that you all enjoyed it.
Anytime, my brother. Anytime. And big thank you also for calling in. This means a lot to me. Every single shout out, every single support, helps
Absolutely.
helps push me across, helps me push me along the journey. And yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's what did they say? I'm your brother's keeper.
Oh yeah.
So, so just want to contribute, as much as I can.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, please
No
tell
problem.
them how to get in touch with you. Yeah, you're already on the show, so yeah, plug yourself
Oh
in.
yeah, no problem. You can pretty much keep in touch with me on any social media platforms. That's Infrared Crypto, INFRARED, and Crypto KRYPTO. You can go on any streaming platform, Spotify, iTunes, you name it.
Awesome, and you won't regret it. It's worth your time. You're gonna be dancing. You're gonna be you have a good time. This guy's worth it. So go there, show support him, and if you have anything that you need creative music for, get in touch with him. Infrared Crypto, he keep you going. He'll keep you going. So thank you, my brother, for calling.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for taking out the time to show support. Always love you. I'll be in touch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I really appreciate you. Yeah, as always.
All right, my brother.
All right. You all have a good one.
Hi, Jules.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy second anniversary. What a great accomplishment. That's terrific. Did you broadcast yet today, or you're going on now?
It's going on now. We are just about wrapping up the recording.
Great.
We began a lot earlier than expected, so everything just worked out. So, yeah.
Wonderful. I was just spreading the word with Amina and Mensima and Connie to make sure that they knew that was your second anniversary. So that's quite an accomplishment. So you're terrific. And did you have a guest today, or did you just talk?
Well, I was supposed to have a guest, but unfortunately, his child wasn't feeling good, so it didn't work out. So yeah, we'll figure that out later on. Health comes first. So
I know. So you did the talking and just kind of retrospective today. How did you handle that?
Well, a lot of shout outs came. So we just took care of the shout outs, and you called, and Infrared Crypto, who makes the music, he called also. So we're just gonna play all the shout outs, and I did a little commentary appreciation, and I'll just wrap it up with something. And it's more of an appreciation and just saying thank you to the listeners and everyone who's shown support.
Oh, it's been a great thing, and you've been so on point. So I'm so thrilled for you. So wishing you another 2 + 2 + 2 many years of this. So you're making a difference. So I'm going to let you go back and to your listeners and just say I'm so thrilled to be witness you from the start. So awesome.
Thank
Listen,
you.
cheers. All right.
All
Bye.
right. We'll be in touch.
Oh, yes. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, this is Faida from Freedom is Mine. I want to give a huge shout out to White Label American Podcast, who celebrates their 100th episode. Huge congratulations to Raphael, Harry, and the team for the amazing work you are doing championing Black excellence. Thank you for sharing your stories with us and for championing Black voices. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Faida. I love you, and I love the work that you do. If you haven't checked out Freedom is Mine channel on YouTube, please do. It's one of the best channels ever. It's a brand new channel, started last year, and the work that Faida does is just spectacular. So much learning. It's great for kids, it's great for adults, it's great for the whole family. You learn a lot and you improve. And trust me, it's worthy of your time. If you're going to go into a rabbit hole, go into a rabbit hole with the Freedom is Mine channel.
There are so many podcasts out there, and it's nice to listen to one, to be a part of one that has a good message, that has a meaning, that actually has an impact. So thank you for this platform. Thank you for inviting me, and kudos and congratulations. Shout out to you for your 100th episode. I didn't even realize there was that many. Congratulations to you for doing that.
Thank you, Safi. Go on Instagram, check out Safi Lynch Wilson. She's amazing. She's a great therapist. She's one of my best people. I have nothing but love for her. Trust me, you appreciate her. You love her. She's she's one of the episodes that we've done. She's a great friend. Just nothing but good things I have to say about her. So thank you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nesrain, and you're listening to the one and only Raphael on the White Label American Podcast. 100 episodes in the bag. Congratulations. Well done. Very proud of you. And let's go for more. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 10,000. Let's get to 100,000. And let's get them all.
Shukran and Dankeschön, Ness. You're my sister in Dusseldorf. And I look forward to finally hanging out with you soon. And you come to New York and we hang out, whichever one happens first. Or I'll hook you up with somebody, That's our inside joke. But I love you, and I always thank you for your support, and we'll keep supporting each other. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Raphael, aka White Label American. This is a short congratulatory message to say how incredible you have been, how you've blessed us with your voice, with your platform, and just everything that you entail. You are just an amazing human being. Congrats on the 100th episode that you have aired since we started listening to you. So congrats once again. Well done, and you have my best wishes as one of your day one people, or day one, friend and sister. Right. Okay. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray.
This is the Kikombe reporting for duty for my brother Raphael, my White Label American brother. My brother Raphael, you know I have big love for you. Congratulations. It is amazing what you have done. I think what's more amazing is the fact that we've never physically met, yet I have developed such a bond with you and a bond with what you do. You ooze a lot of wisdom in the way you share your ideas, and I love that about you, brother. Look, 100 podcast episodes is not an easy task. It's not easy. I'm going to say this again. Congratulations. I particularly like the way you title your episodes, I love how diverse the stories are as well. You've got people from Africa, from Canada. I think the other time you had my White Label Canadian with you as well. You had a Kenyan lady, I think it was Lucy. I'm not sure if I said the name right. You had a lady from Angola who was talking about her experience there. My brother, you've got everybody in there. You have created a cocktail of cultural experiences and you're sharing this with us. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you again. And I value your content. And therefore I am here to stay. Not because you're my brother, but because you finally become the podcast dictator. And we have to come back for more because the dictator says so. Therefore, congratulations, 100 podcast episodes. I'm here, brother. I'm here. I'm with you all the way. Big up.
Congratulations to White Label American. I'm so proud that we've come this far, and we're looking forward to another 100 and more episodes. Keep at it, Raphael. Keep up the good job. Keep up the good work, and continue to bring us more immigrants who have come up with fantastic stories. Thank you.
Shout out to the best podcast around, White Label American, and congratulations to the 100th episode. Clara and I are so proud of you for creating 2 years or 100 episodes of content with interesting guests and topics. You're always such a curious and gracious host who puts his guests at ease, and that's myself included. I was so nervous when we recorded my episode. People just like talking to you, and you have put so much hard work into making every episode great in its own right. We love you and hope to celebrate all of the upcoming milestones and laughs with you. Happy 100 episodes.
Mbana, Verena, and Mbana Ibimire. I love both of you. Thank you for your support. Without the two of you, I don't think I'll be able to go as far as I have. You guys have been part of my team, and you guys are the people who, the team that, people don't always see, the public don't always see. So thank you for making it happen, for always encouraging me, and for being the inspiration that keeps supporting me in helping me make this goal of mine come true. Not everybody has that kind of support, and I always appreciate you guys' support 24/7. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dankeschön and Mbana and Barang. So we've made it to 2 years of podcasting, and we have 100 episodes. And this is not where it's going to end. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing more. And mistakes have been made. Mistakes shall still be made, but we keep learning from the mistakes because we're going to keep getting better and better. And to everyone listening, I know there are some people who are listening who want to do stuff, who are creatives, who feel like they want to launch stuff. Some of you have reached out to me, and I want to keep encouraging you guys to not look at the numbers. Don't let that be don't let that be the all, the don't start there and say, oh, I must hit 100 from day one. I honestly did not start with, I'm going to make 100 episodes, or I'm going to make 200 episodes, or I'm going to make 20 episodes. What I had in mind was consistency. Just go with consistency. There's this fear of this need to be perfect. I think that's one thing that I know about 3-4 people who have reached out to me. We've talked about setting up a podcast. Some said they want to buy equipment. Some said they want to record at the studio. Some want to record at a library. Some want to do their own thing. That's fine. Whichever part you want to go on, it's your part. You choose it and stick to it. But none of them have started. To the best of my knowledge, they've not done anything. Over a year has gone by. And why? Is because they all want to be perfect from the beginning. And you can't be perfect, no matter who you are, no matter how your voice sounds, no matter what you think you have, you can't be perfect. Because when you start, you're still going to make one mistake or the other. If you are not willing to learn from that mistake, you're not going to get better. And I have made mistakes. There are times I've listened back to episodes that I've made, and I'll be like, oh, maybe I should have said this, maybe I should have done this, I should have done that, maybe my intro was too long, and you listen to all that and you're like, okay, next time I'll do better. Next time I'll this. But somebody will write in and still say, hey, I loved what you did. I learned from this. And, that makes my day. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel happy. So at the same time, I'm not, I'm being hard on myself, and someone is getting the impact and feeling happy. Someone is feeling better. If it's only one person that you're making an impact on, you've done something good. So stop looking at yourself and saying you must be perfect. If you're ready to, just go ahead and start and stick to being consistent. Consistency. That's all I would advise you on. You can do it. You can make it. You don't have to do the exact same style of podcasting that I'm doing. Everybody has their own style and methods. You can be better than me, and there's enough room for everybody to be in this game. So go out there, do your thing. I encourage you all, and leave room for yourself to grow. I'm still growing in the game. I'm not there yet. I'm not where I want to be, and I hope to be somewhere, and I'll get there. So I'll see you at 200. But until then, keep coming in for the episodes, See you next week. Keep the love coming in, the 5 stars, the good reviews, positive reviews. Join us on Patreon. Buy the T-shirts. Share with your friends, your lovers, your secret families if you have them. That's fine. I'm not judging you on that. That's your business to settle with your current family and the rest. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the privilege of your company. Oh, and one last thing. I did not get to do the draw for the reviews for the Apple because the Apple reviews, because the person who was supposed to come to the studio to do that couldn't make it today. Unfortunately, if he's not feeling well, so I didn't want to be biased about it. We'll still do that and pick 3 winners, and they'll get T-shirts. All right, we did not forget about you. It's still gonna happen. All right, thank you.